Welcome to this explainer. Okay, let's dive into this because today we're unpacking a document that deals with literally one of the most high-stakes, foundational decisions any modern law firm has to make. We're looking at a text called Digital Verdict Optimal CMS Solutions for Legal Practices. Now, you already know that in the legal world, the stakes are always incredibly high, right? Cases, reputations, people's very livelihoods, they're on the line every single day. But what happens when legal professionals have to turn that rigorous analytical eye inward? What happens when they have to scrutinize the actual tech infrastructure holding their entire practice together? Well, it's a massive undertaking, and that's exactly the landscape we're exploring today. Look closely at the phrase optimal CMS solutions. We aren't just talking about grabbing an off-the-shelf content management system that kind of just functions or gets the bare minimum done. No way. We're talking about the pursuit of something optimal. And honestly, that single word changes the whole shebang. It's not about settling for good enough. It's about hitting the absolute pinnacle of efficiency, security, and document organization. Think about it. In a field where just one misplaced file, a missed deadline, or a data breach can literally lose a case, finding a system that's truly optimal isn't just a nice to have. It's absolutely crucial. It's non-negotiable. So let's move right into Section 1, the digital verdict context. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the specific use of the word verdict. In legal terms, a verdict isn't just a suggestion, right? It's not a hypothesis or a work in progress. It implies a definitive, binding judgment, something handed down only after you've exhaustively looked at all the evidence. By branding this a digital verdict, the source totally elevates this tech choice. It makes it sound absolutely critical and final for any law firm. Boom, the gavel comes down. It really suggests that in the world of legal tech, there's a right answer and a wrong answer, and hitting the correct conclusion is just as vital as winning an actual trial. Moving along to Section 2, defining optimal CMS solutions. And this brilliantly illustrates a really fascinating tension at the heart of our source text. On one side, you have the digital verdict, which, as we just talked about, implies this final, unyielding decision, almost like a closed case. But then on the flip side, we have the search for optimal CMS solutions. Anyone who's ever worked with tech knows that software is rarely ever final. It needs ongoing maintenance, constant security patches, and structural updates to keep up with the times. The search for an optimal system is literally an ongoing structural process. So we're seeing the finality of a verdict crashing head-on into the dynamic, ever-changing reality of content management systems. It's this brilliant juxtaposition that really captures the struggle modern legal practices face when trying to modernize. Which brings us to Section 3, the ultimate legal question. So the crucial point is, digital verdict, optimal CMS solutions for legal practices. This quote right here is our boundary. We're zooming in specifically on how technology serves the incredibly demanding, highly specialized world of lawyers. And yet, for all the authoritative weight of this title, for all the big buildup of a definitive judgment, the source text actually presents us with a profound mystery. It doesn't just hand us the answer on a silver platter. Instead, it challenges us to dig in and investigate. The text leaves us with this singular, profound excerpt. What is the best CMS for lawyers? It's the ultimate unanswered query. After all that talk about verdicts and optimal solutions, the text strips everything all the way back down to this one foundational question. Is the best system the one with absolutely impenetrable encryption? Is it the one that focuses on seamless real-time collaboration across completely different jurisdictions? Or maybe it's the one offering unparalleled document retrieval speeds when you're right in the middle of a high-pressure trial. The text leaves this completely open, essentially handing the gavel right over to us. It forces anyone managing a legal practice to deeply ponder what their ultimate tech solution actually looks like. So based on what we've unpacked today, what do you think is the single most critical feature that defines the ultimate digital verdict for a law firm? Keep that question in mind as you look at the tech around you. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep exploring.